Hey, what's going on? I drink a lot of coffee, and I buy my coffee when I'm out a lot because I'm not home much. But just picked up this little coffee maker, and it's working really good. I've been using it for the last week. It is a Faberware 5-cup programmable coffee maker. 5-cup. It's small. Here's let me go see the size. I put it at 3 cups. That gives you like one really big cup and about one and a half big, cups. So, so it's small, and it's got the reusable it says you don't need a filter with this, and I just rinsed that out. It's clean. It's just stained because I've been using it. But I've been using coffee filters. Put this in, and then I put a filter over it full of coffee, and filters it real good. I quit drinking Starbucks. You get to the bottom of a black cup of Starbucks, and there's all the grounds and everything in there. That's not good. Your body's got to filter all that out, your kidneys and everything. So I got, the screen and a coffee filters it real good, and this thing's been working really well. I bought this for $20 at Walmart. I don't go to Walmart often, but I was there buying some Dickies work pants because they do carry Dickies, and I've been wearing those for my whole life. And the Dickies are like $19, so I went there, and but here it's got some cool things. It's got a water filter, a charcoal water filter that filters your tap water, and so that's kind of cool. And that's full of charcoal and goes inside a little filter. It goes inside of here. So imagine you could get another one, but I don't know how long that would last. And here it shows that this goes down here. It's really simple. But I've just been using it. Basically, I put my coffee and I pour my water in, and then I put the pot back in, and then I just hit power, and then it brews. And when I'm done, I just turn the power off, and then I just leave it. It's got a clock. You can't see it because it's so bright. It is programmable. I haven't programmed it. I don't ever use that, but I imagine it works fine. But for me, another thing, when you pour, no spilling. It pours perfect, no spilling. That's real important to me. I mean, that's why I'm doing a review on this thing, because it works really well. I just brewed up some Folgers, mild. And man, it got me going, and it came out real good. So I've been brewing that. I'm not a coffee snob. I don't have to have super high-end coffee, but I like fresh coffee. Like, I buy this little thing, and when you open it, and I go through it pretty quick, so it's always fresh. Which is another way. I don't like the programmable, because then your coffee's sitting in there. I feel like it dries it out. I want to put fresh coffee in and then turn it on. And then I get up at different times every day and everything. I never know when I'm gonna get up. Depends on how long I sleep and what I'm doing the next day. But yeah, I mean, this thing, it seems like really nice quality, and the spout doesn't drip when you pour it. The glass is good. I just rinsed it out, and it's all full of steam because that was probably still hot. But this is a good little size for one person. You don't brew that thing. You don't got to coffee sitting in a pot, whatever you brew, you're gonna drink, and yeah, and I mean, it looks real nice too. I mean, it was $20, but it's got the nice stainless steel, and everything about it seems like a good quality. Is it made in China? Probably is. Yeah, made in China, and I already knew it was. Now, I don't buy things made in China very often, but every once in a while I do. And it is what it is. But, there's some real nice German coffee makers, and right now I just couldn't see spending $100, you know, over $100 for a coffee maker. I just could pick this up real quick. So, you know, every once in a while I do, you know me, I buy things made in USA and everything if I can, but those were my options. It was real expensive, you know, made in Germany, $150, $100, and then there was these lower end ones, and you know, I only gave them $20 too. That's a big part of it, buying the Chinese stuff. Like, I mean, if it's really cheap and it works, I don't feel as bad as. What gets me is when something's like, you know, say those coffee makers that were made in Germany that were $100, $150. Say those were $150, and then you look in the back, then they're made in China. That really gets me. It's like, man, you know what I mean? Like when you see a Spyderco knife and it's made in China, but then it's like $100. You're like, what? If it's $100, it should be made in Golden, Colorado or Japan, you know? So that does stink that it's made in China, and you know, I don't think there was any other. I only had a couple options for this size, and I didn't even think about it. Maybe there was one made in, you know, I don't know, somewhere that wasn't China, that was still overseas. But yeah, I mean, the quality of it seems real good. It's been working really well, and that's why I made a review. And I would recommend buying one if you're on a budget. So, even though it's made in China, like I said, I'm just keeping it real. I'm not going to be a phony baloney. I made videos, buy American-made things, and I always do, but there are times when, you know, I'm just being honest with my life. This is something that I bought, and it's working well, and I made a little review on it. But it's real nice, the cone shape, and I mean, it just looks like it brews the coffee really well. It's just a good design, and it's a good coffee maker. So, all right, catch you guys. If you need a coffee maker cheap that works really well and doesn't spill and isn't a piece of garbage. Because a lot of coffee makers, I mean, they're just junk, man. They're just garbage. And this definitely is not a piece of junk. Alright, catch you later.